Welcome to Bargain Bin. We look at some of the cheapest games on Steam. Some of these games will be as awesome as this car. Other games will be as terrible as Donald Trump's hair. Or is it a wig? Today, as you can guess, we are looking at Clock Simulator. It's not a trick. It's not a joke. This is what we're looking at. You may be asking yourself, how do I play Clock Simulator? Well, it's pretty simple. You pretend to be a clock and you click every second. It's harder than it looks, but it gets ridiculously addicting. I can hear you screaming through your computer, Rodin, why would I want to play as a clock? Well, I can tell you now, there are about 7 to 9 different types of levels you can play. Each different level that you unlock over the course of the game has its own variation from the basic clock mechanic. So some levels you may have only 5 lives, some levels you may have to awake some sort of ghouls or demons, and some levels you just have to try and get a perfect score. When you get to the end of the game, you can always go back and replay certain levels to try and get the better and better score. Unfortunately, there aren't any global leaderboards in the game as of yet, but hopefully that will be implemented later in the game. This is by far my favourite level in Clock Simulator. It's a bit like Guitar Hero, it's just as addicting. Basically what you've got to do is you have 4 keys on the keyboard and you've just got to hit the correct key when it presents itself as you go through. If you fail that, your pig will hit the gear and the level will end. It's extremely addicting. Now I've spent a couple of hours just, smashing these keyboards. There's something, hypnotising about watching this pig go through all these gears. And one of the final levels is this level. Basically what you've got to do is you've got to make your pig jump up and miss that hand as it comes around and round the table. It's very simple to do. You just click and your pig jumps. It's something satisfying about the noise the pig makes that makes it far more enjoyable than it should be. You can pick this game up on the Steam store for 79p. Quite a cheap game. It's only just come out and I know they're planning further updates and further game modes coming soon. Overall, I think this game could kill maybe 1 to 4 hours, depending on how much you get into this game. It is a bit fiddly and it does get very frustrating after a time, but if you want to keep competing against your own score, it's one of those good games that can eat a lot of time. But if you're one of those people that gets frustrated by fiddly things, this game is definitely not for you and not worth the 79 pence. If you don't want to spend 79p on this game, well maybe you could go out and, buy this. Maybe start to invest in a teacup pig and you could train it to do this for you. Or finally, if you really wanted to, is we could put 79p, all of us together, maybe buy, this guy an education. Getting a tattoo on yourself like that, you're going to need some help, aren't you? You're really going to need some help. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've hated it, give it a big old dislike and comment something mean.